Well, I just want to go live because just a minute ago there was a big black bloke, and it's Stephen Aber. Stephen Aber from Desborough House, 1 Desborough Road, Eastleigh, Southampton, Hampshire, United Kingdom. Yeah, a big black bloke. And what it was the other day, he come round and he says, "Can you delete that?" And I said, "No, I'm not going to delete that, mate, because that was a 20-year-old black kid with a depot injection to put in my ass, and I don't want it." So that's it, really. I'm going to record him, and I'm going to record you, yeah, and that's it, really. So we've got the kid with the depot. Well, I actually had to go. I was outside today, right, and I was on Instagram, and there he was, a big black bloke, like, got ya, you know what I mean, with a letter in my hand. Here it is, and it says about me being not very well and shit like that. I am unfortunately now writing to inform you that the Section 17 leave has been rescinded. And you are being recalled to the hospital for further assessment. Oh, really? Of your mental state. Yeah, my mental state. Let me tell you something, mate. You're a wanker. There is a bed available for you at Kingsley Ward, and you are required to return to Mabry Lodge immediately. Well, no, mate. Dr. Paul Courtney, I think you're a wanker, mate. Yeah. I'm not going to Mabry Lodge or Desborough House or anywhere. I'm staying right here. My neighbour's just, I bought a flat pack computer desk, and he's put it all together, and it's all ready, and it's great. It's in my bedroom now. And yesterday I employed a cleaner. The cleaner come round and she cleaned up my kitchen. So that's good. Yeah, so I don't really want to listen to that letter. That's a threat. You know, he should be arrested. Yeah. Let me think. Right, give me a minute. Oh. Oh. Ah. Let's find out fucking Desborough House. Not Desborough House. Well, most of my time talking to these wankers, so they're fucking idiots. Um, 01962 89 8977 60. Busy. This is it. You know, I mean, this is Mabry Lodge. That's rubbish. It's crazy. We'll play some music. But you never know if anyone's going to come around and grab me. You never know. La 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 la.
Realize up now, realize up party. When I'm the party, you know we're ready. While you know everybody be ready. Coming on the place, nice up here, but who realize up now, realize up party. When I'm the party, you know we're ready. While you know everybody be ready. Coming on the place, nice up here, but who here? Coming on the, 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 coming on the. Coming on the place, nice up here, but who? Realize up, dance, realize up, party. The time we pass, now you know we ready. While you know everybody be ready. Come in and the place nice up here, but who realize up, dance, realize up, party. The time we pass, now you know we ready. While you know everybody be ready. Come in and the place nice up here, but who realize up, come in and the, 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 come in and the Coming on the place, nice up neighborhood.
Well, I don't know what to say really. Oh, stuff everywhere. Crazy.
My memory, 100%. Yeah, always agree, definitely.
Many congratulations to you, to Henry. Well done. Isn't that wonderful? Patricia Thompson with that coveted trophy. But all eyes are on this lady. What a roar that was as she lifted her trophy. And I imagine Michael Wainwright, who's on the left there, and Boodles will be delighted on their first year of the sponsorship. There's Richard Thompson at the back there, Henry de Bromhead on the right, the chairman, Martin St. Quintin, far right, the victorious team. What a noise that was.
Yeah, an amazing atmosphere, and rightly so. That she missed out on all that adulation from last year. Cheveley Park, an amazing operation there. It had lots of Royal Ascot winners, lots of Guineas winners. I wonder would Mrs. Thompson think that winning a Cheltenham Gold Cup, I wonder if she ever really experienced an atmosphere like that before? I'm not sure.
Hopefully we'll be able to ask her in a second. We're going to try and get her over. You know, the initial reaction was so difficult with Alice. She might be more composed now, mate.
It was, you know what, it was lovely seeing those shots of Rachel. She was almost shaking her head in disbelief. I finally won the Gold Cup. Like, this is look, I don't care who you are, but you have to be moved by what you've seen today. She has done something very special, and you can tell it means an awful lot to her.
And still here in the winners' enclosure, standing room only, up on the balconies above, up on the balconies of the stands behind, everybody craning to get a view of Rachel there with the Gold Cup. It's an incredibly special moment.
Where their mouths are, and shown they can make a convincing profit from buying and selling when their own money is on the line.
Climate change and cash. What's the deal? Listen to the Big Green Money Show with Deborah Meaden now on BBC Sounds. The world's largest land animal next on BBC Two. Get your guesses in right now.
The story starts with him, Maeve, and him. He was delightful.
You want a drink?
I told him that.
Why
Okay. Because I know what will happen.
not? We could do something special.
Real rights, real choices.
1,000 people refused to pick him.
Whatever it took, we were going to win. Then Barbara met Alan. Monday at 9 on BBC Two and iPlayer.
Tell me now, what is it you see?
To go into a world of power struggles and incredible drama, where only the strongest create a lasting legacy. And this is Truth, Sunday at 8 o'clock on BBC One and iPlayer.
Peaceful pause to a colossal curtain of water. A brand new series exploring Earth's great rivers begins with the mighty Zambezi at 9 tonight. Wonder at Nature on BBC Two.
Planet Earth. Millions of different species. But a few are special. Thriving. Dominating. The key to their success lies in their opportunism. For others,
It's down to their ability to collaborate. And for some, it's all about surviving where others can't. So what is their secret? By delving deep beneath the skin, we'll reveal the unique features that set some species apart. In this series, new behaviour and the very latest scientific research will throw fresh insight into the wonder of animals. The African elephant, the largest land animal on the planet. Colossal, lumbering and ponderous. Their astonishing body has always fascinated us. Their sheer size seems ill-suited to surviving in some of the most challenging habitats on Earth. But the inner workings of these giants is highly sophisticated and intricate, allowing them to defy the extreme heat of the desert, to find food and water in a sparse and barren landscape, and to repel predators, both animal and human. In this episode, we are going to explore each element of the elephant's remarkable body. We're going to unlock the secrets of how its extraordinary anatomy and surprising physiology have enabled it to become one of the greatest survivors in the natural world. The Namib Desert, southern Africa. Temperatures here can exceed 45 degrees centigrade. There's very little shelter. So the first survival challenge facing the elephant here is to avoid overheating. And various parts of their anatomy help out. The African elephant has the largest ears of any animal, accounting for 20% of their overall surface area. Although they make useful fans, they also help cool the elephant down in another, more subtle way. These thin flaps dissipate heat fast and are therefore cooler than other parts of the body. The hotter red areas are blood vessels, which can be expanded when required, allowing more blood to flow through them. When needed, they can pump up to 12 litres every minute. Working in a similar way to a car radiator, as the blood passes through, it's cooled by the air, helping the elephant to lose heat quickly. But a recent scientific study has discovered that it's not just in the ears that this technique is used. Researchers at the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna noticed that as elephants warm up, certain parts of their body appear hotter than others. The study found that these hotspots have a particularly high concentration of blood vessels located just beneath the surface of the skin. By allowing more blood flow through these areas, the elephant is able to fine-tune its cooling process, helping to maintain a perfect temperature. And the skin itself is special too. Unlike most mammals, elephants don't sweat. They simply can't afford the loss of water in this parched wilderness. Instead, their skin has evolved a very different way to help them battle the heat. Every inch of an elephant's body is covered with wrinkles. These help keep an elephant cool by trapping mud and dust. This then acts as a sunscreen. And it's been calculated that wrinkly skin can hold 10 times more muddy water than smooth skin. But there's one more cooling element their skin has to offer, and it may not seem obvious. The elephant is covered in long, wiry hairs. In all other mammals, hair is used to provide insulation. But in 2012, research from Princeton University revealed that they actually help cool the elephant down. They act as conductors, drawing heat away from the body. This is the first time that any mammal's hairs have been found to help lose rather than retain body heat. Elephants have been able to withstand the extreme heat, and it's all down to their surprising body. But they still need food and a regular supply of water, and here in Africa, these are often in short supply. Elephants need to drink every 2 to 3 days. So finding water is a relentless task. At the height of the dry season, the plains are parched and water is scarce. But elephants can locate rain even when it's hundreds of miles away. By using their feet. Research suggests they can pick up a storm's infrasound. The low frequencies undetectable to the human ear. One theory is that the highly sensitive soles of their feet can detect minute seismic vibrations.
Yeah.
To determine the locality of a faraway storm. This incredibly subtle adaptation may explain how, even on a clear day, elephants seem to know exactly where to go to find rain. Many different herds will travel vast distances to get to the same supply of fresh water.
Oh.
And this is much more than just a chance to rehydrate. It's also an important occasion for socializing and playing. Here, the young must learn from the adults how to use their trunks to drink. And how to clean themselves. At an abundant water source like this, elephants can consume up to 220 litres in a single day. But how do they cope when they're nowhere near water? After just 3 days without drinking, elephants begin to succumb to dehydration. But to survive for an extra few hours, they've evolved a neat trick. At the back of their tongue, they have a reservoir called the pharyngeal pouch, which can store up to 5 litres of water. As a last resort, they can access this emergency supply by putting their trunk down their throat and into the pouch. They can then drink it or spray it over themselves to cool down the blood vessels in their ears. And this anatomical adaptation is unique to elephants. It could mean the difference between life and death. In the arid regions of Africa, there's not only a shortage of water. For herbivores, there's also a lack of high-quality food. Tree bark, branches, and grass are all difficult to digest and can have little nutritional reward. In fact, relative to its size, the elephant diet contains fewer calories and less protein than that of any other mammal. So, they need to consume vast amounts just to stay alive. Grazing up to 19 hours and eating up to 300 kilograms every day. None of which would be possible without their trunk. A fusion of their nose and upper lip. It's immensely powerful, capable of lifting up to 350 kilograms. But it's flexible too, allowing them to reach 7 meters high up into the trees. And it's also highly sensitive. On the tip of an African elephant's trunk are two finger-like extensions that can be pinched together to grasp even the tiniest morsel. And inside, it's even more intricate. The elephant's trunk contains more than 100,000 muscle units. Fluid within the muscle cells becomes firm and compressed, working like a hydraulic system, offering superb flexibility and rigidity. Different sections of the trunk can work independently and can bend or twist, lengthen and shorten. It's one of the most versatile tools in the animal kingdom. And when combined with their tusks, the elephant is formidable. Elephants' tusks occur in both males and females, and are actually modified teeth, incisors that develop in the upper jaw and replace milk teeth around 6 months after birth. They can keep growing as much as 17 centimeters a year and can reach 3 meters in length. Because elephants favor one tusk over another, they tend to be worn down at different rates. Working in tandem with their trunk, an elephant's tusks are an invaluable tool for moving trees, stripping branches, and foraging for food. And once they've harnessed that food, it's the teeth inside their mouth that take over. Elephants have 4 huge molars, the largest of any mammal alive today. Each one grows up to 30 centimeters high and can weigh as much as 5 kilograms. Their size and shape is crucial when it comes to eating such a tough diet. But these teeth are not permanent. If they were, once worn down, the elephant would starve to death. Instead, they've evolved an ingenious solution. Unlike most mammals, elephants' teeth grow in cycles throughout their lives. The molars start at the back of their mouth and gradually move forward, pushing out the older ones which are worn down. It's like a conveyor belt. And these teeth can be replaced up to 6 times during the elephant's life. But vegetation alone can't supply all of the elephant's needs. And their quest for a balanced diet leads them to some unusual places. This cave in Kenya is deep inside an extinct volcano. The walls are covered with thousands of scratch marks. Some are 150 meters down in the darkness. In the middle of the night, elephant families visit the cave. They come here to mine the salt from the cave walls. All mammals need salt, but there simply isn't enough sodium in the elephant's herbivorous diet to sustain such a huge animal. So elephants are constantly on the hunt for it. They use their tusks to scour the walls, scratching away the salt to supplement their diet. They've been coming here for generations. Able to return to the same location year on year, thanks to an astonishing long-term memory. Elephants have the biggest brain of any land mammal. But there are two parts of it that are particularly enlarged: the cerebral cortex and the olfactory system. These areas are fundamental to complex learning and, crucially, memory, allowing elephants to store and process information that's vital to their survival. And this capacity to learn and remember has helped them to survive some of the worst that nature can throw at them. One study found that in a severe drought, the older females led the herd to a waterhole hundreds of miles from their home territory. They can even recall the exact location of water sources last visited over 30 years before. Elephants have an incredible long-term memory. This doesn't only help them find food and water, it also helps them avoid predators. Although huge, elephants are hunted by lions. The big cats target younger elephants if they become separated from their herd. So when the two are forced to share a waterhole, elephants must know exactly how to protect their young. And for this, they rely on the memories of the older members of the herd. A recent study suggests that the older matriarchs with a greater accumulated knowledge make better decisions than younger ones when they're faced with a predatory threat from lions. So herds with older individuals are less susceptible to attack. They keep the young at the centre of the group, forming a defensive cordon to hold the lions at bay. Each encounter reinforces their memory and helps keep the herd safe for generations to come. But perhaps the elephant's greatest feat of memory is in defense of the biggest of all threats to their survival. Humans have been killing elephants for thousands of years. But it's not just for their tusks. The Maasai tribe in Kenya are cattle herders, and as a result, frequently come into conflict with elephants over precious resources. These animals are often killed as a result. But they use their memory to protect themselves in a remarkable way. A brand new scientific study has discovered that elephants can recognize and remember the dialects of those tribes that have threatened them in the past. The researchers played audio recordings of 2 different local tribes to a group of elephants. Firstly, the Kamba people, who rarely come into contact with elephants. The herd appear relaxed throughout. But this is what happened when the same herd were played a recording from the Maasai tribe. What's more, the research found that it's not just separate tribes that elephants can differentiate between. They appear to be able to distinguish between gender and even age, correctly sensing the threat of older male Maasai, but not reacting to recordings of the unthreatening women and young adults from the same tribe. It's the elephant's capacity to learn and remember that has increased their chances of survival in an ongoing battle for scant resources. Within their huge frame, the most surprising adaptations enable elephants to stay cool in extreme heat. To find food and water in barren landscapes. And to learn how to avoid their single greatest threat, humans. This has allowed them to become one of the great survivors of the natural world. That is the wonder of elephants.
People and Planet. Discover the dramatic and beautiful world of plants with David Attenborough, The Green Planet, on iPlayer. We're back to the Athletics World Indoor Championships next on BBC Two.
Adventure, freedom, a connection to the world. I'm just a bit like it. I can't wait to get in there.
Know the truth, you know what I mean? Don't pretend to fight.
Even if I get knocked down, I can get right back up.
Hands up, brother.
Everyone did it. That's amazing.
This might shock an Asia, and I will be your friend.
Hold on tight for Sunday nights, this spring on BBC Two and iPlayer.
The FA Cup quarterfinals live on the BBC. Middlesbrough beat Chelsea, Southampton beat Manchester City. Kicks off tomorrow, 4:50 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Friday afternoon live sport on BBC Two in the starting box for more action from the first day of the World Athletics Indoor Championships.
World Indoor Athletics Championships. 680 athletes are treading the boards in Belgrade from the down to black, going to be an epic 3 days of competition. Indoor track and field is fast, it's furious, and it's fun. And these are just some of the megastars we'll be hoping to shine.
She's the world champion. It's gold for Norway. Look how far clear she is. Beautiful clearance there. Tafiri. Oh, gets it. Italy takes the goal. Washington is striking crossover.
Oh yes, some great names there and so many more Olympic, world and European champions, never mind global medalists, will be involved over the next 3 days in Belgrade, which is of course the Serbian capital city. It has a population of about 1.5 million people, and it's no stranger either to holding indoor athletics events, as the European version was held there 5 years ago. And that is the Stark Arena in Belgrade, where this event is taking place. Athletes from 137 nations will be taking part. And because of the coronavirus pandemic, this is the first World Indoor Championships in 4 years since Birmingham. And it is now the first of 3 championships in successive years, with managing to later be hosted in 2023 and in 2024. This event will be in Glasgow, so plenty to look forward to. And as for here now, 26th title will be decided by the weekend. So we've got 3 days of quality track and field ahead of us. And just take a look at this heavyweight panel in front of me. We have an Olympic and 2-time Commonwealth champion. We have a 4-time world champion, Olympic champion, and the current reigning 200 meter champion. I'm just gonna look out. I'm just gonna see myself out because clearly I'm the odd one out here. But Dina, thank you for joining us. I've been with Justin Denise this morning. But for you, first of all, how are you? For many people, it's the first time seeing you since Tokyo.
Hi, and thank you so much for having me. And I'm so happy to be here. I've been so excited for ages to commentate on World Indoors because, yeah, it is the first time that I've probably been back on TV since the outdoor season. I'm absolutely fine. My coach has been putting me through my paces. I've been working hard and just getting ready for a really busy outdoor season.
I guess a lot of people are thinking, oh, can you just do that in Belgrade, going out there and running the 60 because we know you can do it.
Yeah. We honestly just thought that, bearing in mind that we have the World Championships, the Commonwealth Games, the European Championships within 6 weeks on 2 different continents, we thought that loads of different time zones to negotiate. And me being obviously the reigning world champion, 3-time European champion, reigning, and a home Commonwealth Games, we thought that it would be smart to prioritise doing well at the three championships. So that just meant that unfortunately this indoor season wasn't going to be
later on in the programme. I'm sure you'll be with us for the whole programme. And just we were speaking earlier about the fact that it is a busy year. We've just heard Gina speak about the magnitude of the events. And for a lot of people,
oh yeah,
how helpful is it for them for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's so individual and it depends on the season that lies ahead and how you've come through winter training. Some people actually use the indoor season as a good indication of how winter's gone and then the summer. But like Gina said, it's a jam-packed season ahead of us. So you have to make those tactical, wise decisions at the right time for you as an individual and for your event that you're in. And so for some athletes here this weekend, it will be a fantastic opportunity. But for others, it's time for them to rest, recoup, and focus on the summer.
One of your world titles, before one of them, you won in 2010. And how helpful was that for you for that season?
Yeah, for me, I was in the phase of my career where winter had gone really well. I felt healthy and confident going into the indoor season. And for me, the timing was great, to go out there in Doha and take that title and then progress into the summer season as Europeans. I remember that long ago now, it was the European Championships, which I picked up the gold there as well. So it's all down to planning, and you have to sit down and take that time with your coach and make sure that you've got that strategic plan that suits you as an individual athlete. And as busy as it is, Denise, this season, we're not short on quality here at World Indoor Championships. People have turned up with intention.
They certainly have. It's a global title to be won still. 12 Olympic champions are here. We've got Ryan Krauser also in the men's shot put, who is the world record holder indoors and out. And so I could go on. Surely Menawigwa's here. Rojas in the women's triple jump, world record holder. So it just tells you just why these championships are important. People enjoy them. I personally, I was never ready for them. I still have my winter jacket on, so I used to kind of like, okay, we're coming when it's summer, but for these athletes, it's a great opportunity to showcase their talents.
I've got 3 days of it, so thank you for joining me to take me through with you, and a great lineup here, like we say in the studio. We've got a great lineup of stars to watch over the next few hours. Injury-ruining Paralympics, but defending pentathlon champion Katarina Johnson-Thompson is back and bidding to be faster, higher and stronger once more. Britain's Darren Meter has lowered her 60-metre personal best 3 times this year. A place in the World Indoor Final is now in her sights. The favourite for that event is Poland's Iga Swoboda, only the 10th female sprinter in history to break 7 seconds. Shawnee Miller-Rebo continues her bid to add the World Indoor 400-metre title to her 2 Olympic crowns. She's the quickest in the field, but the former athlete is Netherlands Olympic 400-metre hurdles medalist Femke Bol, the current European indoor champion and world leader on the flat. Can Greek long jumper Matthias Tentoglou take another giant leap and add the world indoor title to his Olympic and European crowns? And Britain's European indoor 3,000-metre champion Amy Eloise Markov ran a lifetime best last month, but has her work cut out against her trio of formidable Ethiopians. So here's how the early evening looks. We'll update you on what's happened in the pentathlon so far in a moment. It resumed a few minutes ago with the long jump, but at 5:05 it's the women's 60-metre semi-finals. Then at 5:35 and 6:15 is the women's and men's 400-metre semi-finals. Around 6 o'clock is the women's shot put final. Britain have their captain, Sophie McKenna and Amelia Strickler, involved. And again, around, we're keeping a close eye in the men's long jump final. And then at 10 to 7, Katarina Johnson-Thompson and Holly Mills will race 4 laps to finish their grueling one-day pentathlon over 800 metres. All there, the precious metal for Great Britain in that. Fingers crossed, we really do hope so. Then at 7, please note the change. We'll go over to BBC 3 where we'll see the conclusion of the field finals.
Yeah, let's turn over.
And 2 track finals. At 7:25 is the longest indoor distance, the women's 3,000-metre final. Then at 10 to 8 is the shortest, the women's.
The bee just took it, hit that last rivet, which stopped it, which is nice. Jackpot's down. That's great news, Nick. £50 goes in. That's £3,400. Very nicely done. Back on it. 2 more to go.
Launching their business in the face of a global shutdown wasn't quite the flying start Emmeline and David had planned.
We started off successfully, had lots of bookings in early spring, and then COVID and the pandemic hit. So since then it's been really challenging.
But despite the worst climate they could have imagined, they still have faith in their dream.
People are really happy with the location and really happy with the riding. They're really, really happy with the accommodation and the service. So all the key ingredients are there for us.
The house here, it's designed to have guests. It was built for entertaining. And it's, it's been a little quiet without guests here. So I'm really looking forward to having people here again and bringing it back to life. It's really quite unique, isn't it?
It is.
And on top of the business, this young family is certain they found the life they were hoping for.
The change has been transformational, moving from London where we're lots of commuting, working very long hours and stressful jobs, and we get to spend much more time with our daughter now. very least, we can't see ourselves moving for the next 10 to 15 years. Nothing's ever forever, but we're really happy in that.
I was fortunate enough to be out for a ride yesterday morning, and I thought, no, I'm glad we're here. I'm happy we're here, and I'm happy we've made the right decision. So yes, this year's been tough. You know, all eyes on next year to be, you know, an absolutely stormy year. But I'm happy we're here.
Coming up, Simon and Kirsty continue to try and convince their Spanish guests.
You could do some flamenco. You cast the nets out, love.
And Steve and Tina's new arrival takes shape.
I started talking about this as a hexagon, and then I realised that an 8-sided shape called an octagon.
But which shape will it be?
That's just so it's got 9 holes.
Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, proud sponsors of Life in the Sun.
Tim, salon director, creative genius, avoiding making tax difficult because you can't live them right now.
But what if I mess up and go to tax jail?
QuickBooks error check that means fewer mistakes.
Love that attention to detail.
Get 2-for-1 cinema tickets for a whole year when you switch car or home insurance.
I'm an apprentice. I like doing weights.
What are you doing?
Just adding some Christmas to our playlist, Mum. It all gets added here first, which my very own library. Like magic. Sky Glass, the new TV from Sky.
Can you buy a car entirely online and have it delivered to your door with a 7-day money-back guarantee? Kazoo, yeah you can.
You're weird. I'm weird. There's nothing wrong with that this life.
Well, of course! We've been different since the Jurassic.
Since we dropped our first
Penge.
So, durable. From Llanfair Proswingos to Gerech, Windopos, and Sicilia, go, through horny old road.
We won't always see eye to eye.
or even Singapore! Because we're all different, even down to our
Pussycats.
It's the one thing that we've all got in common.
No! Come on, you big, beautiful weirdos.
Let's go. Whether it's accidental spills, kids being kids, or deep down bacteria causing bad smells, there's more than one reason to wash your carpets regularly. From the UK's leading carpet washing brand, there's more than one way to make it easy. The award-winning Vax Platinum Power Max and the Vax Platinum Smart Wash, our latest and best-performing carpet washer ever. For a deep clean that's just as easy as vacuuming, but 7 times more effective. As the UK's first carpet washer with motion sense technology, it automatically washes when you push forward and dries when you pull back. Simple. And to help your carpets dry in as little as an hour, just switch to dry-only mode. Vax Platinum Smart Wash kills over 99% of bacteria. And auto mix means you're always using the perfect mix. FlexForce brush bars deliver powerful cleaning force to shift stains and lift spills, effortlessly outperforming the UK's leading rental. And its stretch hose is perfect for sofas, stairs and car interiors too, leaving everything deep clean and smelling fresh. Ready for the next mess? The amazing Vax Platinum Carpet Washer range. Order direct from just £249 and get a free steamer with every purchase. Vax.co.uk. When life gets messy, get Vax.
Tonight, Putin rallies support for his invasion of Ukraine in a technically troubled speech as hundreds remain missing under the rubble of Mariupol's bomb theatre. And we're in Liverpool, Hull and Dover, where protesters are fighting the decision by P&O Ferries to replace 800 workers with cheaper staff at 7 on 4.
Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, proud sponsors of Life in the Sun.
In Andalusia, Kirsty and Simon are approaching the end of the season.
What? Already? No, that doesn't count, Simon. Look, you're lucky I love you so much. You've got to be best friends to go into business together.
Having made a good impression with their recent Spanish guests, today sees a return booking for another weekend in the Campo.
Hola, bienvenido. ¿Qué tal? ¿Bien? Bien, bien. Always when people come back. It's cool. It's nice to make you feel like you're doing something right.
And this time they've brought some friends and extended their stay from one night to the whole weekend.
We've got to make sure, without shadow of doubt, that standard that they had last time. In fact, what we need to do is exceed it somehow.
You should do something else. Don't know where that one is. Yeah, you cast the net out there.
While the guests relax, it's time to prepare tonight's evening meal.
You should think like this is wrong. Kind of stuff everyone else is.
Luckily, their guests are getting more gourmet cuisine.
It's a broccoli and leek pasta made in a rich mushroom tomato sauce. It's delicious.
I'm sure you're going to try that. And then Mediterranean chicken, which is lush. Pasta.
So far, so good. But once the plates are cleared, Kirsty's worried she may not have delivered.
What do you mean about that?
They've got all sorts of lovely.
What does that tell you? Too much chicken? Really? Like that? Or actually overthinking it? There you go.
It's the next morning and Kirsty's still thinking about last night's Mediterranean chicken.
They should have got more chicken. I don't think they like it.
Really?
But it seems breakfast has gone down a treat.
Muy simple, muy de acá. Tenemos 4 niños y entonces una escapada para poder estar tranquilos. La verdad que ahora mismo nosotros no hemos encontrado nada que nos disguste.
Despite their concerns, Simon and Kirsty's weekend guests love the experience. In the coming weeks, Simon and Kirsty continue to welcome more Spanish guests.
How serious are they? You cannot say anything about that is not good about me. Well, your present is one of them. I already told Trisha maybe on February because it's my birthday, so maybe I'll come here.
Local market, tip.
This is really good. Considering what we've been up against, I don't think we could have expected better.
And despite the challenges of this unprecedented year, a willingness to try anything has been the secret to their success.
We will make it work. And our unshakable belief in that has never, ever been broken, regardless of what's been done. Things just outside the box, and then you go 45 miles farther outside the box, and that's pretty much how far outside the box we want to go. We're doing events.
And tea parties.
Tea parties.
So this is the one. She's got to choose a. I'm going to cry to come and sing.
As well as cementing their commitment to running the business, they've also cemented their commitment to each other.
There is no other person I can think of in this world I'd rather be with. That's what they're doing. What this season's done is made me even more excited for next year.
Oh, yes. we're proper dressed out.
Yeah.
It seemed like a body. And breakfast.
Yeah, whatever. So you're going to bring 20 of your mates?
Oh, it's not funny enough. Bring it on.
Then I'm not doing it.
It's only been a day. It's only one.
In Padam, Stephen Cleaner's Holiday Village is gearing up for a new edition. Just 2 weeks after their research trip to a teepee supplier, today their new purchase will be installed by the experts.
I don't have any worries because I'm not going to do anything today. I'm just hoping the lorry can get through the gate. I just keep thinking it's good, so I need to make sure it's fixed. The measuring tape says it's fine, so yeah, should be a good day.
Nice and easy, and we'll just stand by and watch it happen.
It's a tight fit, but with some careful manoeuvring, they're in.
It went very tall wooden poles.
Steve's already done the groundwork, laying a base of hardcore, a membrane and some sand, so the team can get straight to work putting up the teepee. But Steve's not about to stand back and just watch.
It's like talking about this is a accident. And I realise that an eight-sided shape of an octagon and mattress has got 9 balls.
Hello. I've been watching telly. I'm sure my door's been knocking, and it could have been. It's Gordon White. Yeah, what it is, I had a letter. It's quite disturbing, really. It's I've only just been discharged from Mowbray Lodge, and already because I turned down the depot and also had a parallel, they decided yeah, you can come back in. We're going to bring you back in. But like I say, I mean, I've reported it to the police. I said I was quite okay. I don't need the medication. And now I need you to just maybe phone up Winchester and say, look, Mr. Courtney, Gordon White does not want the depot or the Harry Paradol.
Oh, close the space.
Yeah, I tried to phone him, but I was not. It says line busy all the time.
It's a fitting end to a successful first summer.
Yeah, I mean, I've normally got my door open, but I've got it shut at the moment because I don't know who's going to come round, and I haven't got time for the harassment and me being just grabbed into a van, taken to Winchester and locked up in hospital. You know, I'm trying to retire, you know, and I smoke as well. Sorry? Just to make sure I don't get taken out of my home. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let everybody know I paid my own cleaner yesterday. You know, my kitchen nice and clean. Yeah, because the police come round the other night and you see my kitchen needed to be cleaned. So I've got someone to do it.
The couple are taking nothing but
Yeah.
positivity from their first season as holiday hosts.
I walk around every day.
All right then.
Surrounded.
Bye then.
Couldn't ask for anything more. I would never go back. I think we have everything that we could ever wish for. Okay.
Yeah, I had fucking police around my house, and my kitchen was a bit messy. I smoked all the weed. There was no more weed.
That there's no going back to Blighty.
Portugal is now definitely going to be our home for the future. Wow.
If you just look over there at Bolton, it's raining.
Yeah, you get these. In Mowbray Lodge, in the section unit, you get these, right? £2.50.
I keep thinking I'm on holiday.
It's an overwhelming.
But you know what it's like. You'd rather be at home and have a smoke on your weed or your tobacco, whatever.
And for anyone considering a similar move, the couple have some very clear advice.
There's no point where it's
I like smoking loads of tobacco. But I do smoke quite a bit of weed. Yeah, this is how it is.
I mean that. Just go and get it. It's achievable.
I'm not smoking weed for a while now.
We're here. We've done it. High five.
They've done it, yeah. Yeah, so I've got a letter, which, you know,
By a dream home in France.
it's a bit threatening.
Looking like a nightmare.
There's some giant spiders living here, and there's also a dead mouse on the floor.
In Italy, a couple are renovating by video call.
Dr. Courtney, we believe you are a wanker.
Very stressful. I just hope that this bed and breakfast is going to look the way that I imagined.
And in Portugal, a restaurateur from Skegness plans a party.
Screws and holding.
But he's got trouble with the police.
If there was a party, they would have more than likely arrested me and taken me to a nice place to stay for the night.
Mud, blood, sweat and tears tomorrow.
That was lovely, that.
Super League Rugby at midday on Warrington first down Wakefield. All scores to be settled this afternoon. It's payday. All in a bed. Next on Channel 4.
For travelers, more than tourists. Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, proud sponsors of Life in the Sun.
Get 2-for-1 cinema tickets for a whole year when you switch car or home insurance.
At Emma, we know a great day starts with a great night's sleep. That's why everything we make helps you awaken your best. With our beds, pillows, and the coveted Emma Original Mattress, a Which Best Buy 5 years in a row. See for yourself with a no-risk 200-night sleep trial. Order now at emmasleep.co.uk.
This is the motorway way to sell your car. The sell your car from home way. The car dealer's bid to give you the best price way. So you could get up to £1,000 more way. The your car gets picked up from home for free way. This is the way to sell your car. This is the motorway.
Race for life, for family. Race for friends. Race for colleagues. Race for future generations. Race for life-saving cancer research. Who will you race for? Sign up today to your local Race for Life event, and together we will beat cancer.
Darlings.
Join these celebrities and their specially invited dinner guests as they try to figure out who they're related to.
My cousin is.
For a chance to win £1,000.
This is the money. Things are really heating up.
Fame in the Family continues weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 4. Stream the series so far free on all 4.
Celebs and civilians finding common ground and shared DNA over dinner. And this afternoon, it's Kerry Katouna's turn to cook up a storm. Shouldn't be too much of a stretch. Fame in the Family's new at 5:30 after this week's winner is revealed. 4 in a Bed on Channel 4.
Escape to the comfort zone. Escapism on 4, sponsored by Simba Hybrid Mattress.
That's right. 4 sets of holiday hosts
Thank you.
have stayed at each other's places. Today, with all the visits over, scores are settled.
I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what you're thinking.
And the payments revealed.
Very disappointed. The facilities that we offered you were top notch.
With 4 in a bed.
We have never had any complaints from our sausages.
Did anyone get a good night's sleep?
Well, we thought that was fair and square, to be honest, for what we had to put up with.
It's the final day of the competition to be named Best Value Place of the Week. The rival owners are assembling one last time to find out what they've been paid and settle some scores.
I feel quite apprehensive. I'm not sure, where this is going to go.
Kicking things off is Pauline Lee and husband Dave, who were first to host this week.
Right, let's pop a roll.
When they welcomed their rivals to Sherborne House Hotel in Attleborough, Norfolk,
Hiya, it's lovely to meet you.
Tina and Danielle
Oh, wow.
were pleased by the purple,
This is lovely. The colour scheme, it goes so well together.
while Vicky and Cara made a clean sweep,
There's no dust. Very clear.
and Les and Derek
Oh my God.
were living the dream.
Me and this bed are in love. We stay here.
But at bedtime, Vicky and Cara were having a meltdown.
God, it's so hot in here, isn't it? I know. I really miss the aircon.
And come morning, all the guests were venting.
It was really hot last night. I opened the windows this morning when the racetrack started.
Yeah, it is a busy road.
The sleep at David and Pauline's wasn't too good. The radiators had been left on. The room was really, really hot.
At breakfast, Vicky and Cara thought size mattered.
It shouldn't really be classed as a full English. I would personally have 2 bacon, 2 sausages when there was only 1.
So at feedback, they gave it large.
So more of a half English, a 6.
Yeah, a 6. More of half English than full. That is a deep, really. The comments that were made about my breakfast were hurtful. I've never had a complaint about the size of my breakfast, and I will be asking questions on payment day.
But first, Pauline wants to put Les and Derek's sleep issues to bed.
On sleep, he gave us a 6. Slept well overall, but not enough. The room too hot. Noisy windows close to a road.
I think as we opened the window to get more air in the room, everything was perfect until 5:15 and all the trucks started going by.
Yes, it was probably the hottest day of the year, and unfortunately our heating did decide to play up. Yes, there is road noise there. I do feel that we compensate by giving earplugs. Perhaps if you'd used them, they may not have been so much noise. But if you feel justified a 6, then it is what it is.
6, yeah, we think it was harsh, but it was really noisy for us. But thank you anyway. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your answer. You can't expect to book a B&B in a village that hasn't got some sort of busy road. We provide earplugs, and that's all that I can do for that.
Next, Pauline has a score to settle with Vicky and Cara.
I'm not happy with your score on my breakfast at all. You scored me a 6. More of half an English than a full.
We did feel that we needed more. We would personally normally add another bacon, add another sausage.
It does say if you want more than one to ask for it. I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what you're thinking.
Then that's partly our fault as well for not saying, do you know what, can I actually have 2 of this, or can I have some more?
Okay, guys, thank you.
Pauline may have got a little bit upset with the comments about breakfast. We just would have liked maybe 1 more sausage or 1 more bacon.
Pauline and Dave can now count their cash, starting with Tina and Danielle's stay, priced at £105.
60, 80, 100. I have a £5 underpayment. Could you explain, please?
It was purely on the fact that the radiators were left on.
I would have liked to have got the full amount, but we had the heating issue, so yeah, fair enough. The heating did go on. Unfortunately for us, it didn't go off. It was also the hottest day of the year so far, so I do accept that payment.
Next is Vicky and Cara's stay, priced at £140.
100, 120, 125. So that's an underpayment of £15.
The underpayment is simply because I didn't sleep.
Just by the heat, I do feel £15 is rather a big underpayment.
And obviously the breakfast as well. I would have liked a bit more breakfast.
Okay, thank you for your comments.
We underpaid by £15 and we do stand by our underpayment. The heating obviously, which was an accident, but I think it should have been corrected quickly.
Finally, it's Les and Derek's £105 stay.
60, 80, £90. That's a £15 underpayment. Can you explain yourselves?
Because I didn't get the sleep and the heat, of course. That's about what I felt it was worth.
I do feel £15 quite harsh. Yes, sleep is important. £15 is, I feel, quite a bit when someone else is only underpaid by a little bit. But if that's all that you're prepared to pay, then I do have to accept that.
We just didn't get a good night's sleep at all. And if you can't sleep, then, you lose out.
With the Greyhound underpaying by £5 and Holywell House and the Royal Hotel both knocking off £15, Sherborne House Hotel finishes with a final bill average of 90%. Next to face their feedback are couple Les Cope Newman and Derek Hunter.
Let the show begin.
When the guests arrived at Holywell House in Loughborough, Leicestershire, they were bowled over by their boudoirs.
It's like the perfect bridal suite.
That's a family room. It's really set out really well, isn't it? The luxurious throws.
It's very coordinated. It just shows their character, doesn't it? Absolutely.
But Pauline and Dave spotted a potential pane in the glass.
I do feel if it's a family room and you have got young children, this glass isn't a good thing.
And Tina and Danielle were closed off to their open-plan lav.
One thing I don't like is there's no door there. It's nice to just lock the door and do what you've got to do.
But come feedback, it was Pauline and Dave's facilities score
We'll go 6.
that gave the hosts a knock.
Ooh, we scored 6.
Sideboard is dangerous.
I totally disagree with that comment. Pauline and David's comment on our facilities, I thought were extremely harsh actually, because everything you need is there. And so I think it's a little odd. I'm quite happy to discuss it on payment day.
Now round the table, Les and Derek want to reflect on Pauline and Dave's problem.
For facilities, you gave us 6.
That was really low. I thought 6 was a bit mean, to be honest, because that room, as far as I'm concerned, has got everything in it and more.
For me, the reason for the 6 was the glass top on top of the sideboard. And as soon as I walked in there, I saw that the overhang of the glass. For me, that was just a dangerous issue if you've got small children running around in the family room.
I understand what you're saying there, but in actual fact, on the front edge, where all the danger would be, is level. And the glass is actually 1.5 inches longer at the back. So
Where's on the sides?
And hanging over the side.
Is it?
Yeah, it's about 2 inches either side.
So we'll get new glass for that. But thank you for pointing that out. We will do that.
I think Pauline and Dave's comments were important.
I mean, if I went into a family room with my children and there was glass sticking out the side, obviously I wouldn't stay there.
Les and Derek can now cash up, starting with Vicky and Cara's stay priced at £112.
80, 110, 11, 12. That's the full amount. Thank you.
We wouldn't have paid any less.
Next, it's Pauline and Dave's £130 stay.
100, 120. That's a £10 underpayment. Can you explain?
£10 underpayment is because of the safety issue with the glass being a family room.
Okay, thank you. Take that on board. Thank you very much. The £10 underpayment that Pauline and David gave, I thought was a bit mean, but then again, as soon as you mentioned the word safety to me, then I have to get it done.
Finally, it's Tina and Danielle, and their £112 stay.
80, 100, 102. That's an underpayment of £10. Could you explain that, please?
We felt as if there should have been a door on the bathroom.
We have no choice because of the way the building is built. To put a door on it would make that entrance even smaller. And you're the first to point that out. But I still think £10 is a bit harsh, don't you?
No, we stand by that.
The fact that they had to share the bathroom with no door on it, only a curtain, in the 9 years, they're the only ones that's ever complained.
With the Royal Hotel paying on the nose, and both Sherborne House Hotel and the Greyhound underpaying by £10, Holywell House finishes with a final bill average of 94%. With half the payments in, the Greyhound and the Royal Hotel are yet to face their critics.
So far, it's been calm, but they do say it's the calm before the storm. So let's see what happens.
Escapism on 4, sponsored by Simba Hybrid Mattress.
The Hillary Spring Sale is now on, with savings across hundreds of made-to-measure styles. There's up to 40% off selected blinds and shutters, and 20% off selected curtains, all with measuring and fitting included. Plus, get your garden ready for outdoor entertaining with a made-to-measure awning. Book your free home appointment with your local advisor today. Call 0800 916 1010 or visit hillarys.co.uk. Hillary's, value you can measure.
Bring me sunshine in your smile. At Wiltshire Farm Foods, we love to make you smile. Our expert chefs prepare delicious, easy-to-cook meals, handy to keep in the freezer. And our friendly local drivers will deliver straight to your door for free. With no contract or commitment, it really is good old-fashioned service.
Bring me sunshine, bring me love.
Get £5 off your first order with code TV5. Just give us a call or go online. The Bara gives you 15 gigabytes of 5G data and unlimited UK minutes and text for just £10 a month. The Bara. More for less.
And you? What would you do for love? Miss Dior in fragrance. Dior.
For over 40 years, we've helped people invest for a better future. Switch your money on with Hargreaves Lansdowne. Some cordless vacuums have a habit of letting you down, with only enough runtime to do half a job. But not the award-winning That's One Power Blade 4 range. High-performance cordless vacuums powered by the removable That's One Power battery. Giving you all the runtime you need to clean your whole home. The That's Blade 4 range is powered by our best-ever brushless motor and Vaxpool technology. So it's proven to clean carpets better than the UK's top 3 best-selling cordless vacuums. The range includes PET and dual battery options, so you can have a second, fully charged battery ready to go. And go for up to 90 minutes. Use the best in waves, and you'll also get a powerful motorised pet tool that easily shifts tough dirt and lifts stubborn top hair. Helping you tackle any job life throws at you, around your home and in your car. While every Blade 4 helps you reach those hard-to-clean places, on the sofa, up high and down low. So whether you need extra runtime or you're cleaning a busy home with pets, there's a Vax One Power Blade 4 that's made for you. The Vax Blade 4 range from £189.99. Order direct and get a toolkit worth over £50 free, with payment options at vax.co.uk. When life gets messy, get Vax.
Darlings.
New celebrities and their specially invited dinner guests. As they try to figure out who they're related to.
My cousin is.
For a chance to win £1,000.
This is amazing. Things are really heating up.
Fame in the Family continues weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 4, seeing the series so far free on all 4.
Escapism on 4, sponsored by Simba Hybrid Mattress.
It's the final day of the competition to be named Best Value Place of the Week. 2 sets of hosts have already found out what they've been paid. Next to face their feedback are Tina and Danielle Waddingham, who were third to host. When the guests arrived at the Greyhound Hotel in Cromford, Derbyshire,
Welcome to the Greyhound.
they thought the place was on track.
Wow. Oh, I like the line. That's lovely.
Very nice. It's very pretty. Looks clean.
I love the colours. I do think it's nice with the green and the wood.
But on closer inspection, Vicky and Cara found cleanliness was missing the mark.
Stains on your duvet. Oh no.
And come morning, 2 sets of guests were left restless.
Didn't worry about sleep. It's the softest bed with the air blade on.
all of a sudden I heard someone jump outside. What was going on? And I realised it's all these shit.
So at feedback, it was dropping scores.
6.
Okay, 6.
It's got to be 6.
It made the hosts lose sleep.
Nobody else has complained about the softness of the mattress. We're not happy with some of the comments that we got, so we'd like to discuss this with them on payment day.
First up, Tina wants to press snooze on Les and Derek's issues.
How did you sleep? And he gave us a 6. Good sleep when we got it. 5:15 a.m. Trip started hurricane my window. We obviously had the windows open, but we have secondary glazing or double glazing, so if you had the 2 Ks and had the fan on, then you wouldn't have heard that noise.
We did. We had the window closed at that point.
We thought you'd be more understanding, seeing as you also have a guest house that faces an road.
I think the understanding it doesn't come into it because you've got to treat me as a normal guest. This is why I stand by my remarks in my school, really. My comments were quite fair, and you have to deal with it and take it on the chin and be empathetic with it.
Les and Derek spoke about the noise from the traffic in their rooms. They've done everything that we can. It's a great realistic building. We haven't really had any complaints about the noise, so maybe it was just a one-off that night.
Next, Tina wants to get under the cover of Pauline and Dave's complaint.
For sleep, we scored as a 6. Not well at all. Mattress far too soft.
I just can't sleep on a really soft mattress or a soft bed, and that was probably the softest mattress I've ever laid on in my life.
I'm surprised at that because we bought it as a firm mattress and nobody has made a comment on that before.
It was really soft, and he just can't do soft mattress.
I do think 6 is a bit harsh.
I honestly just didn't sleep on it. It was way too soft for me.
I'm wondering if housekeeping has turned the mattress because it's mainly firm on one side and not on the other, and that could be the reason why it's soft, but we will check on that when we get back.
You should always just double check yourself. You're the manager. If you want people to stay there, you have to check it all the time.
Tina and Danielle can now find out what they've been paid. First is Vicky and Tara's stay, which had a £125 price tag.
It's 120. That's £5 short.
We knocked £5 off only because of the stay on the duvet.
We are sorry that that happened to you, and we will look into it when we get back. I know they made a comment about staying on the duvet, so I can accept that and feel it's a reasonable response.
Next, it's Pauline and Dave, and their stay priced at £125.
80, 100, 110, 115. That's a £10 underpayment. Could you expand on that, please?
The £10 underpayment was purely the mattress.
Okay? Well, the mattress isn't to your liking and you didn't sleep well, then we can accept that.
Pauline and Dave's underpayment of £10 was a little annoying, but I did get where it came from.
Finally, it's Les and Derek's stay at £140.
80, 100, 120. That's a £20 underpayment. Please could you explain why?
The reason for the underpayment of £20 is purely because of the noise going by the house.
We are on the main road, can't do anything about it. Yeah, we feel £20 is very harsh, and the facilities that we offered you were top notch. So yeah, very disappointed.
But we thought that was fair as well, to be honest, for what we had to put up with.
With the Royal Hotel underpaying by £5, Sherborne House Hotel holding back £10, and Holywell House withholding £20, the Greyhound ends the competition with a final bill average of 91%. Last to face their critics are Vicky Hart and Tara Cross.
Okay, last but not least, it's RO.
When they rolled out the red carpet at the Royal Hotel in Clacton-on-Sea, Essex,
Hello, girls. Welcome to the Royal Hotel.
the rooms received the Royal Seal of Approval.
This is pure luxury.
Wow,
very nice.
Oh la la. This is stunning.
But Les and Derek soon made their mark.
Whoops, I think somebody spilt their champagne.
Come nightfall, Tina and Danielle had an earful.
The rain's pouring and there's a noisy bar downstairs.
So the awkward thing when I came on the outside.
It was horrendous. The noise from the bar downstairs, cars going by, and the drain pipe was leaking. It was like a shower running all night long.
And in the morning, Tina poured cold water on the shower.
Went on the shower, turned it on, it didn't work. Put the lever out, tried every single way to get it to work, and it didn't.
At breakfast, the guests weren't all picking out.
I have an issue with my sausage. I don't know what it's made of. Really, it's got like a luncheon meat taste.
On the bacon, I think it's a little bit too firm. There's a little bit of an aftertaste there.
Flavorful, it was a bit particular like the sausages, and the bacon was just sort of charred.
Some feedback, it was Tina's comments.
Noise from the bar next door and traffic. I think I've got to go for a 5.
That left the hosts restless.
You don't come here if you want the peace and quiet of the countryside.
I'd like to hear Tina and Danielle's reasons behind some of their comments.
Unfortunately, their comments have upset us, but hopefully it can be resolved on payment day.
Now they're back together. Vicky and Cara want to sink their teeth into Pauline and Dave's morning meal marks.
How was breakfast? You scored us an 8. Didn't like sausage, didn't like chargrilled bacon. Please could you explain?
The bacon was a bit bitter where the char was on the bacon. Weren't so keen on the sausages, not to my taste.
And the sausage to me was like luncheon meat. The texture was strange. I couldn't taste the meat content, so I just changed the sausage. The rest of it was different.
For us, we have never had any complaints on our sausages. The bacon, this is personally how I like bacon, but I have come to realise that not everyone likes it the same as me. So, yeah, I think we're going to try a few different ways and try and improve it.
I don't like char-grilled bacon. If it had been pan-fried, it would have been lovely. But they said they're going to take it on board and look into it.
Breakfast digested. Now Vicky's all ears for Tina and Danielle's issue.
How did you sleep? You scored us a 5. Heard noise from pub next door and traffic. Drain pipe leaking all night. Please could you explain?
The bar next door, it was horrendous, the noise. It went well on into the night. There was a drain pipe outside the bedroom window and it was gushing and it was like a running shower all night long.
I do appreciate there is a pub next door, but unfortunately we are in the heart of Clacton-on-Sea. It's full of holiday makers and unfortunately it was out and the police got called. That's out of my hands completely.
I appreciate that, but then you can't class that as a luxury room if there's that much noise. You've got no secondary glazing.
We're not able to put secondary glazing in. Unfortunately, there's no ways or means of supplying that.
Well, what do I say? I really didn't see it. It was an uncomfortable night and I was happy to walk away.
Now Vicky and Cara can find out what they've been paid. Starting with Pauline and Dave's room, priced at £180.
160, 80. Bang on. We loved it.
Yeah, loved it. The minute we walked in the door, loved the location, loved the hotel, loved everything.
Next, it's Les and Derek's room, also at £180.
160, 70. That's £10 under.
As much as we love you guys and we love the concept of the hotel, the issues were ranging from the stains on the soft furnishings and also the breakfast, really. We just didn't feel that was quite right.
I completely understand your £10 underpayment, so thank you for your comments.
Thank you. Brass stainless sparkling.
I think it was surprising that Les and Derek did underpay us by £10, but if they wasn't happy with the service of the breakfast and a few of the facilities that we have, that's fine.
Finally, it's Tina and Danielle, and their £170 room.
135. So underpayment of £35. Okay.
We had issues with the shower, and a big issue was the noise outside of the hotel.
You've paid 135, so you obviously think our style room that's got a spa bath in it and all the facilities that we've got is worth less than what you've got.
We think that's the right amount of money for it.
I think 135 is an insult. It's an insult for what we offer.
I can't give you full payment because those issues were there.
Tina and Danielle's £35 underpayment is a massive kick in the teeth.
The facilities and the experience that we had was just poor, so we thought that was the right amount.
With Sherborne House Hotel paying on the nose, Holywell House underpaying by £10, and the Greyhound knocking off £35, the Royal Hotel ends the competition with a final bill average of 91%. With all the payments in, it's down to Pauline to reveal the results.
And in fourth place is
Yeah, that's why I was turn that down.
Apparently, this filter tells you what you want. 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 Apparently, this filter. Apparently, this. Apparently, this filter tells.
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm smoking tobacco. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm there. I'm there, right? Delivered my big black bloke, right? Called what's his name? I don't know, but someone Aber. Stephen Aber, his name is, right? From Desborough House, right? He gave me a letter, and it's from bloody Melbury Lodge, saying, because you never had your medication, you got to come back in. We're going to just get you in, that's it. And I'm like, really? I phoned the police, and I phoned up the doctors. Well, I don't know. I'm sure I had my daughter being tapped, but maybe I was wrong. I'm not going to get sectioned. No way. Oh, you got it on then? That's cool then. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good, mate. Yeah. All good. Yeah. Yeah. It was great. It went well, didn't it, really?
I told the police that I had my cleaner around yesterday, and you know, what I mean, she's made my kitchen nice and all that, and so oh yeah, you've done that, yeah.
So that's filled in now. Yeah. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Where are you now then?
This what?
Where are you now?
At mine.
Oh yeah.
I bought a few bits.
Oh yeah. That's not mate.
But at least one thing, I changed my name back to what it was.
Did ya?
Yeah. I couldn't believe that. It's the big one, isn't it? 65 inches.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what's on the radio.
Oh, that's crazy. I got a radio. That's it. It comes today.
Oh, you got your radio cassette then?
Yeah.
How much you pay for it?
I don't know. They say it's a replacement because it never got I paid for the two different radios, and both of them never turned up. But today one turned up. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
They pressing charges for the damage I've done in here.
Are they?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
That's why I can press charges against them for doing what they did to me.
Yeah.
So either way, it evened it out.
It's matters.
What about Pino then? They lost a lot of people, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, they're going to start employing Filipinos.
All right, yeah.
So, yeah. You smashed, didn't you?
No, I'm just a bit tired, really. Well, no, I smoked my last joint about an hour ago. Yeah. What time is it? Let's have a look. It's 25 to 6. Yeah. I've got my computer stable up. One of the neighbours got a phone come round and sat on the floor and put it all together, and that's it. It's in my bedroom now. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll take my laptop into the bedroom. You should wear that tracksuit because that looks alright. Just wear that. Yeah, it's alright, mate. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It's here. I see it. You can have that when you come around next, mate. You have it. This is what you want, isn't it? Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, I've got it here, mate. Oh, you got one now? Yeah. Yeah. What's that, mate? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Say again? Really? That's great, mate. Yeah. That's crazy. Mad, man. Say again? All right. Yeah. What's that then? Oh, paint. That's crazy. Interior paint. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's crazy. Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah. My minion. Yeah. I could have a t-shirt on. Yeah, that's cool. I got them from a cool person. Oh, you got them from a cool person. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've got a low battery. Yeah. 10%. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Parking. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, can do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna make a cup of tea. Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe I should go lay down for a bit. Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, mate. See ya. Bum, 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 bum. Should put some music on. Mixcloud, where are you? I need you. Come on, Mixcloud. Oh, there's the cursor. And there's Mixcloud. Yeah. Does he work for the NHS? He probably does.
Fuego. I'm trying to put you in the worst order. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Nelly point two just to hurt you. All red lamb just to tease you. None of these toys on lease to. Made your whole year in a week too. Main bitch out of your league too. Side bitch out of your league too. House of ones that need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from Lemonade. Cut that out into skinny pieces. Now she clean it with a face, but I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't feel shit. Switch on my side, like to give me lit. Switch on my car, I can make me pay. Look what you want.
There is the letter. It's on Instagram. I think I'll share it. Yeah. Oh, just check. All those people.
What's it for? William, what is it for? Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
He's like this. And that's Stephen Adler.
That's my house. What's it for? William, what is it for?
We got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this, look. You nigger. Look at you. Fucking sitting there with your finger like that. Run away, little black man.
That's my house. What's it for? William, what is it for? Yeah. You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel another star? You fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see you alive. Where are you?
Where am I now? I'm at home. Because someone said they're coming to get me, because they're not going to come and get me. Well, they might be, I don't know, I doubt it.
What's it for? Well, then what is it for? They can stop talking. Yeah. That's what I have. What's it for? Well, then what is it for?
We got to play this. You got to hear this, really.
What's it for? Well, then what is it for? They can stop recording. Yeah.
If you hear this, right, he's running away. He's running away because he's going, are you recording? Are you recording?
What's it for? Well, then what is it for? They can stop recording. Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Aber, I was recording you. Stephen Aber. Are you recording me? Are you recording me? This is my home. My home, and you're invading my home.
What's it for? Well, then what is it for? They can stop recording. Yeah. That's my house. What's it for? Well, then what is it for? They can stop recording.
The head. Yeah, I'm recording you, mate. What are you going to do, eh? Come on, tell me. He's a big black bloke, right? And he promised me a breakfast if I clean up my place, right? And I cleaned my place up, right? And he didn't give me the breakfast. And he sits there and watches me try and, go into a section unit somewhere. And he's just handing there a bit of paper, like, you know what I mean, in an envelope. And I'm like, So what is it then? What is it? And I looked, and it says, yeah. Well, you turn down the depot, and you turn down Alaparador, right? Two things I don't want. I said, no, I don't want it, mate. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just see how bad the NHS get. You know, because I mean, I think they're disgusting. They are terrible. That's a black man standing there, a big bloke, right? Are you recording me? Are you recording me? Are you recording me? Are you recording me? Right, this is it. Right, the NHS act that way, right? No caller ID, and any kind of shit where they're going to take control of your life. That it's all confidential. They don't want anyone to see it. But I'll give my address and everything. There it is. That's the letter. And there he is saying, are you recording me? You're recording me because I'm going to run away. Yeah, you're going to run away. Yep, the little black man. No, he's not a little black man. He's a big black man, right? Yeah, but if you look down Desborough House, there's some dark doctors, psychiatrists. There's other psychiatrists from around the world, different places. What's their names? Wow. Anyway, let's just look at the situation, right? Last time they took me to Basingstoke, right? Okay, and it was filled with Africans. Yeah, literally, the place was like full up with them, right? White Africans and black Africans, right? So let's look at the situation, right? I'm British. I want to sit down in my house and enjoy my day. I don't want to be harassed and chucked around by some dodgy police lady. Yeah, because that was a police lady who comes and walks in. Got a warrant to section you and all this and all that, and just takes me around everywhere all over the country. They've made my daughter go to all the section units and come and see me and get me out of section units. Yes, I mean, my daughter, well, she couldn't handle it. It was going on too much. It was getting a bit crazy. But like I say, I mean, look at they still haven't stopped. They haven't stopped. Yeah, and it's what it is. It's basically a load of darkies in this country. They're working for the NHS. They probably set up the NHS, I reckon. Yeah, I'm pissed off at fucking Stephen Abber, big black bloke, fucking lying to me. He never gave me my breakfast, and that was a long time ago. And I did stop all this depot and all this rubbish. I stopped it all a long time ago. And I'm not going to go for it. I don't want it. Simple as that. I referred for keyhole surgery, right, to get my hernia sorted out, and that was in September, and it's not been done. It's not done at all. Normal doctors, they're just so slow. It's unbelievable. They're slow. You could be waiting forever, and they get paid wages. Yeah, and we've got loads of psychiatrists that think they're special, but they're not special. They're just messing people's lives up.
What's it for? Well, then what is it for? Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
Yeah, just let us go, will you? You fucking twat.
Desborough House. What's it for?
Are you recording me? Are you recording
what is
me?
it for?
Yeah, I'm recording you.
Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
Stephen Abber. 6 foot nigger.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a passport as well, right here. I was born in Britain. Was you born in Britain? I don't think so.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm recording, yeah. What are you going to do now then?
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
I can feel out of hours now.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
That's for a house. Mm.
What's it for? What is it for? To Dr. Courtney. Yeah.
Delsborough House. What's it for? Well, then what is it for? From Dr. Courtney. Yeah. Delsborough House. What's it for? Well, then what is it for? From Dr. Courtney. Yeah. Delsborough House. What's it for? Well, then what is it for? From Dr. Courtney. Yeah. Yeah. I got 5 minutes. It's been a 3-hour special because we had an extra visitor and it was Delsborough House. A big black man. Yeah, that'll do. Next. Abuse from NHS. This is a reel on Facebook and it's public. Yep. And that's Stephen Aber, the big black man. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I was recording you, mate. And now I'm showing you all over the world. Loads of people to send to. Harassment. harassment from NHS. Oh. I'm Wendy. I'm whatever Wendy I know. Oh. Yeah, well, that's enough. A bit of backup. Well, it's now been 3 hours and 1 minute, so I'm going to say goodbye. Yeah. Have a good evening. Don't be scared.